Hello and good evening, investigators. Welcome to tonight's Call of Cthulhu Dark Winter, Episode 3, titled Jack Frost. Or I should say, Jack Fraust.
Faust. I almost did the thing. I almost looked up.
You almost looked at the microphones?
Yeah, could you tell my eyes went up there for a second?
Now, if I remember correctly, our last game ended in a pretty hairy situation. But, before we jump into that, we'll do a little bit of a recap. Our investigators all met at the diner. You guys remember the name of the diner? Burning Rubber.
Burning Rubber.
To meet with Arnold's informant, or not really an informant, but a companion. Someone who also is not a stranger to the legal activities of Chicago. Looking for refuge in hideouts, as well as meeting with Kenneth's informant friend, Courtney West, along with Tony, accompanying with Benjamin. After some slight discussion amongst the group, you all decided to go meet with Detective Robinson at a little delicatessen called Sizzles. There, you found out some rather disturbing information about these frozen bodies that seem to be popping up, and Robinson believing it could have a connection to some sort of serial killer. He also gave you permission and said that after hours, he's arranged to have you visit the morgue to investigate the bodies further for any more potential clues. After leaving the delicatessen, you all decided to go and investigate the club because Dr. William Frexel, he left his hotel room in quite a hurry. Police have been looking for him, and there's been no signs. Although, Courtney did, however, recover a business card for a club called Purgatory.
I was gonna say it, but you looked like you were gonna say it, so I don't want to be like.
Upon your arrival, you found that the business was closed due to the, rather hazardous weather at the moment. No signs of life. In fact, the city, hour by hour, seems to be getting more and more barren. After some brute force and a dislocated shoulder, you all managed to finally break into the back of Purgatory, investigating the area and the situation, before coming across a rather eccentric and unnerving presence. As you gazed upon this dance floor filled with bodies frozen solid in states of euphoric bliss and dance, there you heard the chaotic rambling and jargon of some unknown individual up within the sound booth after making your way up there. After pushing your way into the dark room of the sound booth, you were met by a horrifying, emaciated, gaunt figure. This ghoulish appearance of a husk of a man wielding what appeared to be an icicle-like dagger. Fortunately, speed and daggers are usually no match for a hail of gunfire, as the ghoul was dropped dead before the group moved in to investigate. There they recovered a locked briefcase, a briefcase that has a rather sturdy lock at that. After several attempts to try to break into the suitcase and decode it, fortunately there was no success. It was then that they decided to leave with their newly acquired briefcase and luckily found a hidden shotgun beneath the soundboard of the room. And upon their exit, that is when they encountered the sound of a squealing engine, the door being kicked in, commands being shouted. flashlights scanning the dark club of the room. As our investigators, now within this maze of frozen dancers, they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that is where we're going to begin tonight's episode. So, without any further ado, let's kick this off. Now, this is going to be our first combat for Call of Cthulhu. We've actually never done this before. Now, how initiative order is going to go. And for those who have a gun,
All of us have a gun, I believe.
all of you have a gun. It will be your dexterity plus 50 if you have a firearm.
So that's 120.
120 for you?
130 from me.
110.
All right. And... very well. So, as these armed individuals move into the room, they begin to fan out and spread into a search pattern. The strobe of their lights, the flashlights on their gun, peer back and forth like spotlights, stopping on these frozen bodies. At this moment, you are all currently still hidden within the frozen sculptures, but they're slowly moving, fanning themselves out. Benjamin.
Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, fuck, and I'm gonna like try to hide behind one of the ice sculptures.
Okay, if you're gonna do that, go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
Yep, beat it. 36.
36. Okay, very well. And then, is that your do you just
Yeah.
hold your turn there?
Yeah,
All right.
my turn there.
Joseph, you're up.
Okay. I'll also try to take some cover. So that's a stealth roll.
Yep, if you're gonna do it stealthily, go ahead.
29 out of 40.
Okay, so also you're able to make your way up and get up next to an ice frozen body to obscure your location. Ken,
Taking cover.
taking cover. Okay.
Wow. Congratulations.
Well, my stealth isn't as great as your guys'. I'm gonna use 6 luck to get it.
6 luck. Okay. Now, if you ever use luck on a particular skill, make sure you check the box next to that skill.
Okay.
That does mean that after this chronicle, if your character did survive, you would not be able to actually upgrade that skill.
Really?
You use luck, it basically blocks you from upgrading it.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Hey, you're stealth.
It's the trade-off for using luck.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
moving forward, you notice that these 4 individuals start moving through the room. You notice that one of them makes his way forward. You can see that they're wearing what looks to be like black SWAT gear, black BDUs, a black helmet. You can see that they have night vision goggles. You see one of them put up his hand signal, and you watch all the flashlights cut out. You hear this like electronic tween almost echo throughout the room. Let me make a few rolls. Okay. Who got the lowest stealth roll?
Technically.
Well, I mean,
I guess it'd be you because you use luck. Correct. All right.
I mean,
What is your stealth at?
It's at 20.
So you don't have any skills in it.
Yeah.
Correct. So yours would be the lowest.
What you done, nothing, kid?
So you can, as you're sitting there and everything is dark, you can hear subtle, soft creaks, boots, fabric moving. You all hear it. Joe, you are very well aware of what's going on. They are combing the area, and they're doing it thoroughly. Whoever these guys are, you know they're pros. You're not sure the experience of Ken, but you damn well know that someone like Benjamin is not going to stand a chance against guys like this. That's when all of you see the flashlight click on, with the light blinding Kenneth right in the face, a fully automatic weapon pointed down with the barrel. You see as this person raises up to get the kill shot right on Ken, you watch and hear Avery come out of nowhere and blindside tackle this individual into what looks like a frozen body. You hear the sound of it falling over and breaking as the ice scatters across the floor and the room. At this point, you see all the lights click back on, and they immediately start moving into position at this point. This is going to make up for their turn, and it's going to bring us back to you, Benjamin. At this point, you see Avery is now currently wrestling with the individual she just tackled. And you can see that Kenneth is now exposed. He's got 3 other individuals moving in on him.
I'm gonna take
Give me a sanity roll.
A sanity roll?
It's a pretty intense situation for someone who's never been in a firefight.
I got 17. I don't know.
That pass?
That's a pass for my sanity.
Okay. Go ahead and just take 1 sanity point loss.
Okay. And with that,
continue your turn.
I'm gonna panic and kind of be and take a shot just to kind of bring attention to me. Not shooting at anybody,
You're
but
not shooting at anybody? You're just letting off shots?
Yeah, just to kind of
okay.
Make sure that they're since I can see him surrounded, try to
Tell
take
you
that.
what, go ahead and give me a firearms roll with a 3 penalty dice.
That is the 10s, right?
Yep.
I got 85, which is obviously much higher than what my thing is.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, as you go ahead and you let off your shots, not looking at anything, you let off volley. You're not even actually quite sure how many you fired off, but the flash of the muzzle grabs the attention of at least one of the other individuals as he breaks off from formation away from Ken and looks as though they're moving in towards you. That's going to be your turn, which is now going to move us over to Joe.
Do they still have their goggles on?
They do have their goggles on, but you're assuming since the flashlights came back on, they might have turned them off.
Are the dance lights still going on?
No, dance lights are not. The only lights that were going on at this moment were their flashlights.
Alright. So Ken has 1 person on him?
Ken looks like he has 2 individuals moving in on him. Avery is currently wrestling with somebody on the ground, and another one appears to be moving towards Benjamin. Appears at this moment, no, they are not aware of your location or your presence.
Alright. So there's 4 total in the whole thing.
4 total.
Alright. Is there one that stands out like he's giving commands?
Not you that you've seen.
I'm going to, did I see where the light switches were upstairs when we were in the box?
There was definitely a soundboard, and typically, if there was going to be a lights that would control the dance lights, then it would be on that soundboard. Whether or not you're going to know how to operate that is a mystery, though.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the one that's going for Benjamin.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the shotgun and just line up square and...
Okay. So this is, you can either do 2 things.
Okay.
You can either aim. If you aim, it will take your turn, but you'll get a bonus die on the shot next turn. Or you can quick fire, and you can take the shot right now.
Quick fire.
Quick fire? Okay. Go ahead and roll against him. And because he is not aware of your presence, I'm not even going to have him dodge for it.
33 out of 65.
That is a great success. So shotguns will not do impale damage like a rifle would, but however, you are using a spaz shotgun that is 4d8s of damage.
Oh, wow.
You are using technically a military grade combat shotgun.
That was good teamwork.
And just so you know, you do have a 3 shots per turn.
I do not have a D8. Can I borrow a D8? So you said 3 shots per
One
turn?
of my
Yes, but you will get a penalty shot or penalty dice for each one after the first one.
Okay.
And if you botch or miss, there's a potential you could hit a friendly.
Okay.
Especially since shotguns do spread.
2. $13 damage.
Okay. You actually watch as
Can I use this?
Joseph moves out from the ice sculpture. He puts one knee down, raises the shotgun up, and he lets off a quick shot. The recoil bouncing off of his shoulder. Benjamin, you see this individual moving up towards you as you lowered your hand after making your Hail Mary rapid shots, and you just watch this pelt slam into the side of this individual. You watch as the exit wound explodes from their right frontal rib area and spatters you with blood as this person and hits the ground.
Oh God!
That's gonna be your turn.
I'm gonna take some more shots.
You're gonna take more shots? Okay, so you'll have to use a penalty die.
So is it a D10 or D100 for penalty?
Yes.
You were at the D100.
So, okay.
So it is a significant risk.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a second shot. I'm gonna aim for one of the
One's going towards Ken.
good hand.
Okay.
I rolled 2 20s. 29.
29. Okay. So
29
there-
out of 65.
go ahead and roll the 4d8s.
I'm nervous for that.
This
It's gonna be me.
Yeah, one botch and you're fucking dead.
16 damage.
16 damage. All right. This next one you see as soon as he lays out the first target, as soon as he sees and gets a kill confirmed on the first one, he spins the shotgun, raising it up. You watch as those pellets fly, the flash of the muzzle, and as it hits the back of the combat helmet of this individual, you watch the force actually knock the helmet off of his head as his skull and his brain matter gets spread throughout the room. The person hits the ground, dead.
Alright.
Is that gonna be your turn, or are you taking another shot?
That's my turn.
Okay. Ken.
Do I know that there are some around me?
You know there are some around you.
Yeah.
You just watched 2 humans
Oh, so I saw
die
it.
in front of you.
I saw
Yes.
it. Okay, cool.
And there's currently still one more.
Yeah, I'm gonna open fire on it.
You're gonna open fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. Since he does know you're there, he is going to dive for cover.
I do firearms, right? To try it.
Yes, it's gonna be firearms. Wham. Okay.
You did not roll.
You got 99 out of 65.
You mean 99 out of 100?
No, I needed to get 65. I got 99.
Okay, so that is that's a pretty bad failure. It's by a large margin. And he succeeded on his dodge significantly.
Those are warning shots.
So, how I'm going to do this is this individual actually, as you make your first shot, boom! You swore you had this individual lined up. Your Desert Eagle, no way this person's going to be able to survive this shot. As you blast your shot, he must have anticipated the blast and moved sharply to the right. As soon as you see the recoil come back and the flash come down and realize that he is still standing, he makes his way up on you. You actually see with one punch, actually disarms your gun, and you see your Desert Eagle slide to the floor. This individual starts John Wicking on you and just kicks your knee in as you fall down to the ground. You are now one knee, and he's currently right up on top of you, engaged in melee
Is
combat.
that the end of my turn?
That ends your turn. Okay, so this brings us back over to the other turn. As this whole situation was occurring, you actually watch as Avery and this individual gets up. This much larger man picks Avery up off the ground. Her feet are literally airborne. As he picks her up and starts walking her over the wall, he takes one big slam, boom, slams Avery's body. You watch as Avery's body recoils off of the wall, and as it comes back, this individual starts trying to choke her, and as she's choking, she reaches out from her side. You watch as a stiletto dagger comes out And you watch as this individual gets stabbed right into the eye. And as this happens, he recoils back and he chucks her to the side as he grabs the dagger. You watch as Avery bust through the glass of front of the club. And you watch her go outside. The wind and snow begin to howl and move into the room as this individual slowly falls down and pulls this knife out of his eye socket and drops the blade to the ground. This will bring us to the other two turn. Technically, there is only one, so he's attacking you. So he is going to use he's going to attack you with his fist, so he's going to do a brawl.
What are my options?
So, here's what you can do. You can either dodge, which allows you to mitigate the damage if you succeed. If you fail, he'll still hit. Or you can fight back. Fight back means you brawl against his brawl.
And your dodge is 30. This is half your dex.
In order, if you beat him by a larger margin in the brawl, then you will get to counterattack and damage him instead.
What do I roll against his brawl?
You're fighting.
Brawl. Or yeah, it'd be sorry, vampire. Yeah, it would be your fighting.
Yeah, so you'd be 25.
Fighting brawl.
Yep, you'd have to be 25. Come on.
No, you have to beat him by a margin of his success.
Oh, really?
So let's say he had a success of, let's say his brawl is at 80 and he rolled a 10. That's a 70 margin, and your brawl was 25 and you rolled a 15. He smoked you.
Oh, I actually rolled 1.
Basically, you don't know what his brawl is at.
Right. So it's probably be safer for me to dex it. So I want to try to dodge.
Okay, go ahead and roll dodge.
And it's just my straight dex? Or
No, it's half your dex.
half my dex? Okay.
Yeah.
It's, there's literally there should be a half your dex. Okay.
I needed 30, got 75.
All right. Yeah, he rolled a 12. As you go to dodge, he puts his hand on your shoulder. He watches you wince in pain from the recently just dislocated shoulder. As he takes notice of that, you watch as his front leg moves over on your body as his other leg wraps around your neck, and he drops down onto the ground with your elbow. He almost gets you into kind of like this half armbar, half chimera lock before he snaps your elbow over, and you watch it completely break in 2 pieces. This is definitely a compound break. You just acquired a major wound.
Yike. That's a big yike.
Take 2 points of damage. Technically, by the rules, you have to be below half your health before you get a major wound, but because you've taken so much punishment to that arm, that's why
Oh, it's the same arm that I dislocated?
Yes, that's what I was saying. He noticed the weak arm and went for it.
Okay.
That's going to be his turn. So this is going to bring us to Benjamin, your turn.
Alright, so he killed a guy that's right in front of me, right? Like, that guy's laid out. Correct?
Yep,
Can I grab his gun?
sure can.
And then can I go over, because that guy that has Kenneth is still on the ground. He hasn't gotten up yet, right?
Correct, he's still on the ground.
So can I, like, coup de grace?
If you want to run up and shoot him,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah, I want to do that. Sorry, buddy, if I hit you.
And
Just put me on my here.
also, technically by the rules, since he dived for cover, he wasn't supposed to have a turn. But because of these individuals being so trained, I'm allowing them to be able to combat dive and still be able to do their turn. It makes sense that if you were a trained soldier, you're not going to dive and then just freeze.
So do I get any kind of bonus die? Just so I'm aware.
He is on the ground, and if you're going to run up and point blank him, yes, you are going to get bonus die and you'll get bonus damage as well.
Okay.
Which gun are you using?
Whatever, like, I
So you picked up what the individual had on them?
Yeah.
Alright, so you have a fully automatic M4.
Oof, that is... I'm going to use... So I need to get 25. I'm going to use 15 luck to make that a hit. Because I got a 40.
Okay. Alright, so since you went ahead and got that, the M4s, did you want to unload the clip, or are you
I wouldn't
doing
know.
a single fire? Or are you doing a volley? How are you
Well,
going to do this?
I'm not trained, so it would be like.
Oh, so you're going to panic pull and just unload the clip.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, you can either roll all the dice, or we can just presume him dead.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be basically around 24d6.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna presume that dead. I'm not rolling.
Okay. Because even if you roll all ones, it's still gonna annihilate him.
Yeah.
As you make your way over and move forward, this individual is getting ready to get up, and you and just unload the whole clip before you
Oh
hear,
shit! Oh
you
shit!
hear the click of the gun. And this individual lies out, sprawled, not moving. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
The individual that had the got stabbed in the eye by Avery, you notice that after he pulled the knife out and dropped it onto the ground, he's currently on the wall trying to find his way around and try to get out. He's clearly got blood all over his eyes. He looks as though he can't see. It is still technically your turn.
Alright. What does using a knife require? Is that just fighting?
They'd be fighting. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk over to him. I'm gonna grab that knife. I'm gonna stick it in the other eye.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll on.
Do I get an advantage die if he's
Yeah.
blind?
I'm gonna give you a bonus die because he cannot see.
Let's see here. 53 out of 55.
Okay, success. Same thing with his situation. He doesn't really have an option to fight back here. As you grab the dagger and make your way over, you stick it right into his eye. And
You dropped this.
And as it breaks into his head and skull, you actually watch as it must have pushed through into his brain, and you watch as he slumps over, falls down, dead.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh
shit.
fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Alright, I need you guys to calm down, okay? This is
I
gonna-
panicked.
Alright, it's fine. Let's get a damage assessment real quick. You come here. Let me see your arm. Yeah, that's broken, bud.
You think the bone's showing?
Alright, just hang on.
I just feel like shaking with the gun in my hand. I've never killed anybody before.
Okay, hold on. Benjamin, hey, you holding?
Trying.
No, are you holding?
Oh, like, I mean, I got this.
No, you got drugs on you.
Oh, no, that was Tony.
Alright. Alright, come on, let's see if we can try to find a med kit. Benjamin, I want you to
Echo Squad, come in! Echo Squad, repeat!
pick up the mic. It's Echo Squad.
Report?
It's a bus. It's empty.
You notice there's a long pause before it comes back like, hey, who's this?
I recognize the voice.
You know who it is. Special Agent Beckwith.
Hello, Agent.
Oh, Joseph! That's where you've been. Okay. I'll give you that. You're a tough son of a bitch. I'm gonna assume that my boys are dead.
Very dead.
It's okay. We can play this game of cat and mouse for a little bit longer. But eventually, you're gonna get tired. And we're gonna get you.
This game of cat and mouse is gonna be over when I find you. And I put a bullet in that head. But I don't think you're gonna get back up from it.
Good luck. You hear the radio go static.
Alright. We gotta move quick. Come on.
I'm gonna try to find I'm gonna scramble around. As I'm moving over to the two of them. I'm gonna pick up one of the M4s.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's any clips on them.
You notice that each individual on their vest looks like they did have a chest rig. Each one of them had 2 clips extra besides the one that was in their gun.
Okay. So I'll gather all 4 clips from the other 2 individuals.
Okay.
Any of them wearing Kevlar by chance?
They were all wearing what appeared to be Kevlar, but most of the shots were either on the side or in the head, or in Benjamin's case, he just unloaded onto the individual as he was lying there. So I'd say out of the 4 individuals, about only 2 Kevlar vests look to be still feasible.
Okay, I'll take
functional.
I'll take one of the vests.
They don't last too many.
Yeah.
Last much after they've been hit.
Okay, I'll take one vest and I'll slide it underneath my coat.
All right, let's try to find something.
Maybe we our friend went through the window. Should we go find her?
Why don't you go check on her? I'm gonna try to get him treated. Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna try to
I'm gonna try to find something
Field?
in this club.
field prep. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Since you are a combat veteran, I'll let you do a bonus die on it, and then you're gonna go look for. Could you go ahead and give me a
First aid is what I'm trained in.
first aid? Yeah, first aid.
Oof. Well, I'm gonna have to use some luck on this one. I'm gonna use 2 luck and meet it exactly.
Okay. Benjamin, can you go ahead and give me a spot hidden?
Oof, nope, didn't get that. Don't have enough luck to give me another one. I got 82 out of 45.
So when you went over to the window and you look out, you can see the blood trail, but then you can see drag marks, and then after that, you don't see her.
The girl's gone.
All right. Well, hopefully, Avery's tough. Maybe she got out of here.
Hopefully, it looks like drag marks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right.
Joe, as you're looking around, you end up finding some spare chairs and some fabric that you're able to break into a splint. You, unfortunately, are going to have to push the bone back into the skin, though.
All right, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna grab a piece of wood and
You wanna bite down on this? All right, it's gonna fucking hurt.
I'm gonna set the bone.
Can you go ahead and give me a con save there, Kenneth, with, let's say, 3 penalty dice?
Oh, you're good. Anyone?
Yeah, just
70.
nope. I needed 70. I got 80.
You got 80? Okay. As you bring yourself over and you kind of position the arm, you know that this is going to be excruciatingly painful, and on top of that, you do not have the proper equipment in order to actually reset this bone properly, but you're going to do the best you damn can. And as you pull the arm back and you see the bone slip back into the flesh, Kenneth, your eyes roll back and you black out from the pain. After he blacks out, you're able to get the bone and get that splint wrapped around nice and tight. Luckily, it doesn't look like he hit any arteries. He's not bleeding, but his arm is badly injured. At this moment, you actually see what look like red and blue lights flashing outside the front of Purgatory. You can see a squad car pulls up across the street, but you don't see an officer get out yet.
Looks like we need to get going.
Hey, wake up. Wake the fuck up. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Go ahead and give me another first aid.
That one is a fail. 79 out of 60.
Okay. He's out. You guys are either gonna have to leave him or carry him.
Well, we gotta get this guy out.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start going out the back where
Okay.
the vehicles are.
Well, you guys didn't drive here though, right? You guys took the subway.
There was a subway, but they came here in something.
They did.
Yeah.
They sure did. Okay, so you want to go out and look then?
Yeah. Do any of the bodies have keys on them?
You look and yes, one of the bodies does have a set of keys.
I'm gonna take the keys. I'm gonna see if I can try to find that vehicle that came in.
Okay. As you make your way out the back, I guess you're gonna try to start picking up Ken.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check. You go back out and you can actually see what looks like footprints, 2 sets of them coming from the front around to the back. You can see a blood trail, and it appears to have stopped right by what looks like where a set of recent tire tracks were. You're not positive, but it looks like Avery may have been taken or came around, and the vehicle that they came in is gone.
Okay. All right. Let's get going.
What'd you roll?
My 99.
99?
Yeah.
Okay. He's heavy. He's a big guy. And it is definitely not easy to pick him up.
Fucking
You come in, you can see Benjamin is struggling to get Ken up.
Fucking motherfucker. God damn it.
At this point, you guys notice that the officer has gotten out of the car, and he's making his way over to the front of the building, specifically towards the broken window.
All right. I'm gonna help him out of here.
Okay, so another strength check from both of you guys.
Oh, I hit it just oof.
I'm gonna use.
Wait, no. That's 60.
I'll use 4 luck.
4 luck?
And I'll meet it.
Okay. Benjamin, you grabbing his legs and Joseph coming up behind and grabbing underneath the armpits. You guys manage to lift him up and you guys start making your way. You just clear the back of the stage before the light of the officer's flashlight curls in, and you can see someone kind of radio in, and as he radios in, you can see him go, it doesn't look like a B&E. Yeah, we got blood here. And as soon as you guys hear that, his voice begins to dissipate as you make your way out towards the back end to the alley. Where are you guys going?
So I'm assuming, if he's like any other officer, his vehicle on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably on.
I'm gonna take it.
You want to go over and try to take the officer's car?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 2 of you make your way around to the side of the building, and you look over, and it looks like the officer radios in and goes, "I'm gonna go inside, see if there's anyone still here." And you notice that he pulls his gun and goes in. You used to watch him step over into the glass and walk in. As soon as he walks in, you guys instantly can start to hear him yelling radio chatter.
Alright.
We need to go.
We're gonna get this car. Alright, come on, let's go.
All right. So, I'm going to need a few checks from you guys.
Alright.
All right. First off, I'm assuming you guys are hauling ass over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys get to the door of the squad car. You notice that the door is locked. Car's running, but it's locked. So you can either try to pick it or smash through the window.
Do we have anything to pick it with? I don't think we would have.
Alright.
Just break it with the. Do you have the gun still, right?
Yeah.
Break it with the gun.
Take my coat and bash
You want to smash it? Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Don't get 100, man.
5 out of 55.
Okay. With a quick arrow-like accuracy, like just the window shatters, and as soon as it shatters, you, I'm assuming, immediately are getting in.
Yeah, unlocking the doors.
So as soon as that happens, you pull your way in, and you guys load Kenneth into the back seat.
Yeah. Let me drive. I know my way around here.
Okay.
And Joseph, as you roll around into the passenger seat, and as you get in the car, you actually see the officer making his way out of the club. As he comes out, you can hear him go, "Hey! Hey!" And he pulls his gun and starts firing.
I got 15.
15.
Out of 90.
And that car wheel squeals as you burn out. And even with the heavy snow, the car is able to get enough traction to move out. And a few shots actually scrape the back of the squad car and the sparks fly
Shit.
as you drive. You're able to peel the corner and get the fuck out of there. Where are you going?
Right now, I'm just gonna be driving around. Man, where are we going now?
Okay, tell you what.
I'm gonna rattle off the address for Avery's uncle's place.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go and see Avery's uncle. Hopefully he's there. If not, we'll give us a second, lay low.
Kenneth, you wake back up.
Oh, he's awake.
How you doing back there?
Oh,
Try not to move much, okay?
And would I roll a navigate roll to know where that address is? Or how's that work?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys know where that's at. So
Okay.
yeah, you're also you drive regularly as your job, so you know the streets and addresses pretty well in the city.
the fuck happened?
We got the fuck out of there. That's what happened.
Well, someone just beat the shit out of you and broke your arm, so...
I killed that guy. You better thank me later. Try not to move that on too much. I'm gonna
Thank
start
you.
concentrating on the road since I'm assuming they're really bad.
Yeah, the roads are pretty bad, and the snow is still falling.
Yeah.
You can actually see where there's certain alleys and certain side roads that are less used. The snow, the plows have already basically at this point gave it up on trying to keep these roads clear. They are piled up probably somewhere close to 3-4 feet mounds of snow at the moment.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep
driving.
driving
Okay.
until we
Is
get
there anything
to
you guys want to do before you get there?
Oh, alright. So we get to this Avery's uncle's place. And regardless if he's there or not, we need to come up with a plan. Lay low for a second, okay?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm gonna take a look at your arm one more time and see if there's anything else we can do for it, but...
Well, I think I need a hospital.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately right now, that's not an option for you.
Yeah.
Those spooks back there, I'm starting to think that they ain't got nothing to do with our government. So, they got enough power at their disposal to find us this quick. They're gonna find you in the hospital.
Were we in a cop car?
Yeah, we're in a cop car. We stole a cop car, so, yeah,
All right.
Yeah, this shit turned sideways real quick, man.
yeah.
Benjamin, as you're driving, you're looking out because the sun is now down. The thickness of the snow is getting so heavy, and that almost snow-like fog is still heavy and present. If it wasn't for the glow of the city, if you were anywhere in a more remote location, this would be damn near impossible to see through. Your windshield wipers going constantly back and forth to clear the snow just to give you visible line of sight. Could you go ahead and give me a spot hidden, please?
Spot hidden. Oh, I'm gonna use 3 to hit that just on the head.
Okay. As you're driving,
Wait, that's me.
you can hear Kenneth in the background talking. Joseph is going over with him on trying to get to Arnold's house or get to the safe house. Their voices kind of start to drown out for you. You start to pay attention and drive. And you see this strange silhouette on the rooftops. As you look up, you see what look like humanoid figures. Shadowy silhouettes. And as you're staring and looking, you can't quite get a good image of it until you notice you pass by one of the bridges that the L runs on, the L train. And as you pass underneath and you see that illumination from the rail bridge, the lights shine up. What you see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people standing shoulder to shoulder, staring down on top of the roofs, wearing no clothing, completely nude, staring blankly. You can see steam rising off of their bodies. Until you hear Joe go, "Look the fuck out!" And you look forward, you see there's a car getting ready to, you're basically going into an intersection. Go and give me another drive.
I'm gonna use 2 to get that. So that's dead set.
As soon as that happens, you see that car lay on its horn, and you whip the car as it does a complete tailspin before it stops on the brakes.
Shit.
And you quickly look back up there, and there's nothing.
What the fuck?
All right, I need you to pay attention to the road. Come on, man. You just volunteer to drive.
Hold on a second. I just saw people up on the roof, like,
Hold on, man.
naked people, bro.
Okay, you just went through some shit that civs don't usually go through. I understand that. Seeing that kind of thing, it can really fuck with a person, but I need you to focus right now. We need to get to this safe house. Now, I want you to park. I want you to park this vehicle in an alleyway 2 blocks away from that address, okay?
Okay. I got you. I'm fine.
You think you're gonna be good to walk there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start heading.
Okay. Takes you about another 20 minutes before you get to the location. You find a nice alley about two blocks away from the safe house where you guys park.
But check the trunk. There might be a med kit in there.
I'm gonna basically take anything out of this vehicle I can use. And any ammunition, any firearms, and any med kits.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop the trunk since I'm in the driver's seat.
So you pop the trunk. You guys do find there is a actual fairly large first aid in the back of the trunk. You also know that there is a riot shotgun, a pump shotgun that was in the front console. You also find a box of ammunition in the back too, as well. Unfortunately, that ammunition only contains the shotgun shells for the model shotgun in the car and 9mm.
All right.
Let's take everything. Get it. Let's get to this address.
Okay. So
We'll take care of you when we get
Gotta go
there.
to the safe house.
All right.
Let's start walking.
You guys manage to make your way all the way to the safe house. When you get there, it appears to be looks like a duplex. There's a tattoo shop on the first floor. It apparently looks closed. It actually looks abandoned. Looks old and rammed out. However, you notice a light above the tattoo shop. There is looks like it'd be a life upstairs.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through the entryway that I'm familiar with to Arnold's.
No, this isn't Arnold's place.
Oh, we went to the safe house.
This is one of the safe houses. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try to find an entryway and head in.
You look around back and you can see Arnold's truck.
Okay.
And there is a set of wood stairs that goes up the side of the building that makes its way up to the top.
Okay. I'm gonna help Kenneth get up the stairs. I'm gonna make it to the top.
Okay. As you guys get to the top, you notice the door is closed. You guys knock?
Yeah.
As you guys knock, you guys notice that Arnold opens up the door. Hey, guys, come on in. Holy shit!
We need to get in. We need to
Wait, whoa. Where the fuck is Avery?
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second. Just
What do you mean we'll talk about that? Where the fuck is Avery?
She's gone. Someone took her. We gotta find her. All right?
This is the only place that we knew to go, man. And he needs help.
Get inside. Come on. Get inside. As you all come in, and he slams the door behind you. All right. What happened?
We got ambushed. We were in the club, Purgatory. We had 4 spooks all tacked out. Decked out. Night vision, tac vests, assault rifles.
You notice he moves over to the windows. He's checking the blinds, looking down the streets. How'd you guys get here?
We
stole a cop car.
We told us, yeah.
We didn't park it here.
Where the fuck's the car at?
It's 2 blocks away.
Stashed in an alleyway. Snow's gonna cover it up and take care of it.
someone took her when you guys were all at Purgatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
She,
got jumped. It was a fucking mess.
She got thrown out of a window. Don't worry, it was ground floor. But I don't know. You said there was drag marks.
Yeah, I went to go check, and it looked like the blood from where she would have been, she wasn't there anymore. It looked like maybe got dragged away. I didn't see anybody come up and grab her.
Do you know if there's anybody else that knew we were there?
No. I ain't tell anyone.
Your friend from the bar.
I didn't even tell Lance either. Lance and I have a very, very business relationship. He doesn't ask questions. I don't ask questions. Although I'm not too sure about your fucking drug friend.
You trying to blame it on me?
No, I'm saying that weirdo you brought to the bar.
Tony?
Yeah, he looked like a rat.
How am I supposed to know? He's the only person I know in this city.
Well, you're Hey, you there? You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to him?
Well, he got his shit broken. Now what happened to him?
You have anything for some pain or?
Yeah, I got a lot of codeine in the bathroom.
I might have to give me some of that too.
Okay. Why don't you go get all met up, okay? And don't take too much. I need you to focus, alright?
This is no longer a, Uncle Arnie is sitting out and getting high. I need to know what leads we got here. What the fuck are we working with?
They must have came to that club in some sort of vehicle. I was gonna take it, but she must have been either she took off in that, or whoever took her. So, but
It's hard to say. The only leads that we got now is Abby, Steve.
I tell you this, I know who's behind it. That fucking Agent Beckwith. That motherfucker who killed my family. He radioed in on their vest.
Alright, okay, so has anyone got any leads involving the police then? I'm assuming he's probably hooked up with them.
I mean,
The briefcase.
Yeah.
There might be something in there.
Guys, where's the briefcase?
Shit, Avery had it.
Avery had it.
there goes that lead. Oh shit.
Maybe that's why she got nabbed. I don't know. It was that Frexel's suitcase.
So the guy that's involved with all the weird shit,
Yeah.
it was his briefcase.
Has
And
initials
these
on it.
guys, these military guys, whoever the fuck they are, they wanted the briefcase, I'm assuming. Or did they want you?
No,
No, they came with guns. They didn't want us.
I don't think this is military. I don't think this is government. I think this is something in its own. In all my years in the service, I haven't seen shit like this.
Do we have any way to get into the police station then? Does anyone have any ways inside?
That's all you, man.
You're a cop, right?
No, I'm a PI.
You got connections, though. We met up with that
Right.
that cop.
I might have a way in. I'm gonna take whatever painkiller he has.
Alright. Listen here, big guy. I'm gonna need you to do me a real big favor. I need you to swallow as many happy pills as you fucking need, and I need you to man the fuck up.
Didn't your friend tell us that we could get into the morgue?
The morgue's in the fucking police station.
Man,
Right.
If you can get in there, we can find out what this fucking Beckwith guy knows. If he's connected with it, that's our way in.
well, we don't got any other choice. I can tell you right now, you can try running. They're gonna find you. I ain't going anywhere. I gotta fight the finish. I'm not gonna stop at this until that motherfucker is staring at the end of my barrel.
And I'm not stopping until we find where 80 went.
And I'm already in, man. I already killed somebody. And if I could get some justice for Yen, that'd be great too.
Okay.
You notice that Arnold moves over and he grabs his coat, he puts his coat on. And so he starts putting his gloves and hat on. Okay. Alright. You said Abby. I'm assuming you're talking about Abby Barrera, right?
Yeah. She's the one who I worked with before this all happened. Like, she was the one who put on the whole thing at the museum. She clearly knows something. She got us to know something.
Okay. Well, I know a few places the Barreras like to hang out. I'm gonna go find Abby. That's on me. You all do what you gotta do. But I can't sit here.
Hey, before you go, you better take one of these pieces with you. The Barreras, they're mixed up in something weird. When we went to that club, there was a bunch of frozen people. Like statues. And then there was a motherfucker in there eating ice. Like a block of ice.
Maybe like fucking drugs are involved?
I don't know, man. I don't want to say zombies, but like, there's something going on. Somebody's trying to cover it up. I don't know if it's a chemical weapon or something. I think it's all connected somehow, but you need to be careful. You're gonna have to be prepared to put some people down. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You notice that he makes his way over. You notice that as he opens up a closet, you notice that he pulls out what looks like a shotgun. All right, if that's how tonight's gonna go, that's how tonight's gonna go.
Okay. All right. So
Notice that he turns and you watch him head out the door.
all right.
Hey, Joe, can I talk to you privately for a second?
The medkit, I don't know what can be done. Definitely I'm going to need like a sling at least.
All right. Well, you take some of that codeine or whatever he has. Don't take too much. Like I said, I need you to be alert. Okay? You hang out here.
I'm gonna walk into a different room.
Okay.
If there's another room.
Two of you guys go into another room.
So, you know how I saw that weird shit when we were driving?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift up my sleeves. I'm assuming those, like,
Bruises are still
the
there.
bruises are still there. Remember when we were in that train car and I saw some shit?
Yeah.
I saw Yen. I could have swore I saw Yen. When I was in that other train car, there was nobody else but Yen in there. I know Yen's dead now. I saw the body. That guy's friend out there.
All right.
Some weird shit's going on, man. I swear.
I believe you. There's no reason for me to doubt you. I mean, I've seen shit tonight that I've never seen before, man. I've held people dying. I've had people die in my arms. Shit, I took an IED, and I ended up with this. No, I believe you.
I just know what to do, man. This is fucking, like, I've seen some shit, you know, on a personal level. And this is, like, I know you've seen some shit too, but, like, this is not something I'm...
We're not equipped for this. Even I was trained for war. I was trained to kill people. This is nothing for any civilian to have to deal with.
But we're in deep, man. We need to figure this out.
Yeah.
We got people that, you know, they may be past now, but I think it'd be better if we figured it out for them. Because there's a lot of good people that have died already.
Yeah.
All those people in the museum, they didn't need to have this happen.
Honestly, I wish things were better. There wasn't all this snow and stuff, and I would actually tell both you and Ken to go run. Get out of here.
And honestly, I probably would have been... you wouldn't even have to ask me, honestly. Like, I would have been out of here.
Yeah.
This shit's... Like, when I went to Tony after... I went to him right after Museum, man, and that shit... Because that shit fucked me up, you know? Like, I saw that thing. And then, you know, on top of everything else, it's just been a fucking... This is like a nightmare. This is like a waking nightmare.
How old are you?
Fucking... I just hit 30.
Yeah. Okay.
Kenneth, you make your way out of the bathroom. You rummage through the med supplies within that first aid. You manage to find a pretty decent splint. A lot better than the table leg and the tape that was the fabric was holding together. And not only did you have a splint, but pretty decent sling as well. You're able to put it on and throw it over your head. Your arm is now at least now supported. The painkillers are slowly starting to take their effect and kick in.
I don't know, man. Maybe we should get back out there and get on this ASAP. The snow isn't gonna get any better.
I'll tell you what, but there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna tell you to run. And you don't stick around. If I tell you run, you get out of there. You still got a lot to live for. And I don't know Ken's story, but I'm sure he's got a lot ahead of himself too. Me, my whole world was taken out from underneath me. I ain't got nothing left.
I got a chance to say sorry about that, man.
I don't know.
It's not fair to you. You seem like a good guy.
Well, it's not fair, and life's not fair, man, but I ain't got nothing to live for, and I don't want you coming along on a little vengeance trip. But if I tell you to run, you turn around and you jet off as fast as you can. Is that a deal?
It's a deal. I'm gonna hold my hand out.
Shake his hand.
Alright.
Go.
And as you two shake each other's hands, Ken, do you make your appearance?
Yeah. I imagine me getting all that would take the entirety of the conversation. So. No, I'm just actually I'm gonna stay out where I was.
Okay. You stayed in the living room area. The two of you make your way back in. You guys can see that Ken is currently grabbing what looks like shot glass and putting pills in his mouth and throwing back whiskey at the same time.
All right. How you feeling? You feeling any better?
Slightly. I definitely still need a hospital.
Yeah. So, this morgue, they give you any details on are we just gonna walk right in, or?
Said something about, I think he said something about waiting for a shift change or something like that, or I can't recall.
He said the skeleton crew.
Yeah.
So that basically means third shift,
So during the night.
which it is getting close to about 10 p.m. now. So within the hour, the skeleton crew will be there.
We could probably imagine we could leave now and probably make it there.
Okay.
Probably best that we don't hang around.
How far is it from here? Do you know?
Do I know?
From where you're at right now, it's only going to take you probably about 20-30 minutes to get there.
Oh.
Maybe longer because of the weather.
Probably maybe a little bit more than 30 minutes.
Okay. So, about how long from walking, you know?
If you're walking, you probably won't make it there alive.
All right. Okay.
Maybe we can just chill here for half an hour and then leave.
All right. So, when we catch our breath, and then we'll head out, okay?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
So you all take your time to recuperate, catch breath. That time flips by pretty quickly.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make sure we're all loaded. Ammunition's all at the ready. I'm gonna pocket some shells in my coat pockets. All right.
Ooh, I saw my gun.
You do?
I'm ready to go, whenever you guys are.
Okay, let's get going.
I don't put my arm in my coat sleeve. Obviously, I keep it
On your
slinged.
chest.
Yeah, and then just pull the thing over.
Just head out.
As you all head out, first thing you notice is as you exit the safe house, right on the railing of the staircase, you can see there's a hook that's wrapped over it. You can see this is where someone either puts like a leash or something like that. There's actually a set of keys set on there. There's a note, and it was like, it says from Artie.
Grab the keys.
You see the keys. It appears to be some GMC vehicle keys. You can look down. There's a large, like a 90s GMC van.
All right. That's
That's kind of him.
Yeah. All right. You driving?
Yeah. I'll take the keys. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give me a drive check.
Yep, pass that 54 out of 90.
Okay. You all make the drive to the location. Pull up onto the police department. It's haunting as you stare at this building. You see the lights on. You see the squad cars sitting in the parking lot. Many of them buried in snow. Almost no movement inside. It's this strange sensation of seeing a candle or a fireplace in a barren home. Gives you that same feeling. Looking at something that should give you hope but doesn't. Kenneth, you remember saying that he made arrangements for you to get into the back of the building, but also told you that you'll need to go alone. Of course, you could always forego that advice and try to bring Joe and Benjamin as well.
So do we just wait out front, or where you want me to go?
Now go around the back. He told me to go in alone, but if I run anything in there, I'm not going to be able to deal with it.
What do you think you're gonna run into in a police station?
I mean, who knows how many more of those guys are around, where they're at.
Well, I tell you what, my face is probably plastered all over that station right now.
True. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I mean, you could probably take him with.
Yeah, I could try to convince them to let me in. You never know.
Let's just play it safe. I'll go in alone. I'll just make it real fast. Get whatever I need and just get out and just keep the engine warm.
Hey, can you do me a favor when you're in there? Can you double check that Yen is down there? Your friend showed me the picture of the body. I don't know if he's going to be down there or not. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hang on. Tell you what though, if you go in there and there's if there's an icicle in that fucking building, you get the fuck out of there. I don't know what the fuck is causing this shit, but that should be enough of an inkling to get the fuck out of there, okay?
Right.
Alright. I'm gonna give you like 15 minutes. If you're not back in 15 minutes, I'm gonna come in and get you.
All right.
With that being said, I'm going to pull
Around back. So you actually have to pull up into the parking lot. You have to drive around the building. As you do, you can see there is a small little area where it looks like this precinct has a portable like PD station in a trailer. This is common. Police stations sometimes will use portable trailers to kind of set up a home base in an area if they're doing a big, wide search or investigation. You can see it's a good spot for you to park up right in between it. And you can actually see, you have been at the station before many times, you're aware of what back door Robinson was talking about when he was offering you to get to the morgue. After you park, two of you tread your way up to the snow before you come up to the back door. You can see that there is a security camera pointed right down onto the door. So you both know immediately that you're on camera. Do you knock? As you bang, 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 knock on the door, it's about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Benjamin, you're starting to wonder if this is a trap. All these things start rushing through your head. Can even you, is Robinson trustworthy? Was all this a setup? And you hear the door open. And as soon as the door opens, you see a younger guy, probably in his early 20s, appears to be African American. Sees the two of you. Are you guys the ones that Robinson sent?
Yeah.
All right, come on, get inside.
I'm going in. Oh, okay.
As both of you come in, he closes the door. Robinson didn't say you were going to bring friends.
I took a bad fall, and
Yeah,
he's been helping me out.
I'm just here to help him out.
All right, I'm giving you guys 20 minutes down there, and then I'm going to have to switch out. You better make this quick, man.
All right. I appreciate it.
Go, it's already unlocked.
You lead the way.
Very quickly go down there.
Okay.
With purpose.
As you head down there and rush down to the morgue, you make your way inside. As you do, you notice that you come into the room, large, rectangular. You can see the steel doors surrounding all the walls. There's this faint, almost blue medical light that kind of emanates throughout the room. The room itself, not that it is cold, but it gives a sensation of being cold. You can see that there's two tables currently in the center of the room with white blankets over the corpses. All the other doors are currently shut besides for two of them that are open, and there is no body in them. What would you like to do?
If it's okay, first thing I want to do, I'm going to try to see. I don't know if there's like name tags, like
On the steel doors?
on the steel doors.
You don't see any on the steel doors.
There's none. All right, can I go check the sheets to see if Yen is maybe on one of the
On
tables?
one of the tables. As you open it up and you look at the sheets, neither one of them appear to be Yen.
I'll go start checking the doors.
As you go over and open up your first door, you open it and it's empty, and you close it. You notice that the door that you entered opens up, and you notice that the individual that just let you in comes in. You close the door. You start to realize that he must be the coroner that's working third shift. Okay, what bodies are you guys coming to look at?
Yin, for one.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured if I can help you guys can get out of here a lot faster.
Sure.
Notice that he moves over and he opens up one of the doors and he pulls out the body tray. And as he pulls out the tray, he pulls the blanket back just a little bit over the individual. Well, here's Yen. Really don't know what to tell you about this. It's been frozen solid for a few days now.
Can't warm him up?
We've tried. It's not melting.
Have you touched, like, what is...
As far as we can tell, it's ice. We're able to break some of the ice off, and we can really, it's really all we're able to do, but as far as melting, anything we break off doesn't seem to melt. I don't know what this is, but I imagine this is what all these government guys are here for.
I'm sorry, the government guys here?
Yeah, all these special agents, they've been here the last few days. And on top of that, these frozen bodies keep coming in more and more. We just had more of them earlier today. A whole fucking family.
Do you got names?
Yeah, Flint family. Your stomach plummets, Ken.
Flint family.
Yeah, there's a mother, a father, and a son, I think.
Show me.
Okay. As he makes his way over and he opens up one of the trays and pulls out this tray, and he pulls back the tarp, and as he does, the first thing you see is your Alex Flint.
Yeah, that's Alex. That's Alex.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah,
All right.
it's my brother.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Should I go? Do you guys want me here still? Or?
Where were they?
I guess they were found apparently at their residence outside. It's like they stood outside and just froze to death. This whole thing is odd. We don't understand why this is happening. The news, everything, we're trying to keep this as hush as we possibly can, but as he's talking, his voice starts to just drown out as your vision starts to go tunneled, your hearing starts to quell, and you start to hear these whispers running through your head before you watch your brother's head look over towards you. Why couldn't you just come see Mom and Dad? Why'd you have to make things so hard? All they wanted to do is see you for the holiday. What's wrong? You afraid that you did this? Are you afraid that you're responsible? You notice he gets up. You notice that Benjamin and the coroner both turn and just stand and stare and look at you as your brother gets off the cold steel and begins walking towards you. Are you afraid? Why? What's wrong? You don't love your brother? Fuck. And as you start to back up, you notice that you quickly snap out of it. He's still laying there, perfectly deceased.
I walk away immediately.
You notice that Kenneth quickly takes a step away.
I'm gonna look down at Yen. Back to him. Fuck. Thanks. And I'm gonna go chasing after him.
Yeah.
Ken! Ken, you okay?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
Nothing.
Are you sure it was nothing?
You got what you need?
I didn't get anything.
You notice the coroner sees the two of you. Hey, I understand that this may have been really traumatic for you. If you're done here, I can finish this up. What's your name?
Why you need my name?
So I can call you by your name?
It's Benjamin.
Name's Devin.
Nice to meet you, Devin.
Can I talk to you for a moment, private?
You gonna be good? Yeah. Just make this quick. I don't want to leave him by himself too long.
Yeah. You notice that he walks over and he takes you out of the room, closes the door. Hey, I didn't want to bring this up in here, but especially after finding out that's his family. They weren't just found standing outside.
Were they posed?
There's a rumor mill going on that there's some sort of serial killer at work with all this.
Yeah.
It's just a rumor.
I've heard that rumor.
Well, it's a little bit more than a rumor.
What do you mean?
All right, I can take you and show you really quick, but can only bring one of you guys. And I don't think he's going to want to see it.
I don't really want to see it either, I'm gonna be honest. I'm seeing some fucked up shit today. But what's another thing? If you want to show me, show me.
Alright. He opens up the door. Ken, right?
Yeah.
I gotta show Benjamin one more thing, and then we'll be right back, okay?
Yeah.
Just stay in here. He closes the door. Come on. He quickly takes you down the hall before he opens up, unlocks a door, and as he comes in there, you can see it's a room with several different monitors and screens. You see he moves over and grabs a file and pulls it up and pulls out what looks like a VHS tape. This was found in the residence. It's technically evidence.
Could you play it for me real quick?
That's what I'm going to. Just letting you know what you see on this is... It's really fucked up, man.
You have no idea what I've seen tonight. I don't think this could be much worse than what I've been through.
He puts it in. He hits play. And as it hits play, you see this individual back up from the camera, and as his face comes into the screen, you have a moment of, what the fuck? As you see Steve Hughes standing looking at the screen. There we go. That's perfect.
What the fuck?
Picture beautiful, don't you think? And he turns back and you can see Ken's family lined up in chairs, tied down. Now I don't like being lied to constantly. So, we're gonna make this quick. One by one. Where's Ken? Huh? I know you all know where he's at. Somewhere. Because it's so fucking hot in here. You notice that he's already torn his overalls off. His shirt is bare and open. Huh? Well, you, Mom. You know where Ken's at. Where's your little baby boy? Huh? Huh? As he presses the, what looks to be some sort of blade into the side of her mouth. As it punctures her skin and starts to pierce out the other side.
I'm gonna press pause on the VHS at that moment. Okay, so I know I said I've seen some fucked up shit. I was not prepared for that. Because I know him.
Did you know the guy in the fucking...
That's Steve. That is the groundskeeper at the fucking museum. That's a good guy. This can't be right. Something's gotta be fucking wrong.
Hey man, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, this was found at the fucking house. And all I know is, he's calling himself Jack Fraust. I get it. It's some sort of stupid serial killer, like...
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He knows he moves his finger over and he fast forwards. And as he fast forwards, he's like... He stops and he goes, this is the really weird part. And he hits play. And by the time he hits play again, you can notice that the mother and Alex are both already frozen. And it's just the dad that's left. And as the person is sitting there screaming obscenities at Steve, you notice that he takes the blade and as he whips it across the father's throat, you watch the blood spray and freeze in midair. And it chains from his throat to the end of the spatter. You just see he hits pause. I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in ghosts. I'm a fucking coroner. I deal with dead bodies every single day. I do not know what that David Copperfield shit is.
I have a feeling that's what happened to Yen, too.
I have a feeling this would happen to all of them. Fuck. Right now, we are not allowed to talk to the press. We're not allowed to talk to anybody.
I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. You might be in danger for knowing this. I'm gonna tell you something. I want you to get safe. Seriously. We were attacked by 4 fully armed people.
You notice as soon as you start talking, a red blinking light starts going off up above the monitors. Oh shit, you guys need to get the fuck out of here. Someone knows you guys are here. Go, 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 go. He makes his way over the door and he opens it up.
Can I take the... I'm going to eject...
You want to try to take the evidence?
Yeah, the VHS.
Okay. You can try to sleight of hand it if you want.
I'm using 9.
9?
Luck, and I'm taking it.
All right. As he's panicking and opening up the door, you quickly eject and grab that VHS tape and pocket it before you follow him out. And as you make your way over, Kenneth, inside, you notice that a red light starts blinking inside the morgue, and you immediately know that means that some sort of alarm, some sort of silent alarm has been triggered.
I immediately look
As
around.
you look out the door, and you can see Benjamin running down the hall with the corner
We
behind
need to
you.
go now.
We gotta go.
And as the two of you exit, you make your way out of the door, and you quickly run over to the van. And as you get into the van, you are still sitting inside. You see them quickly run in and slam the door closed and shut.
We need to go.
Yeah, we need to
All
go.
right,
We need
that's
to go.
quick. All right, fine. Got it. Start driving.
Go ahead and give me a drive.
What the fuck happened to that?
Yeah, I got that 62.
Why are we running for?
They know we're here.
All right. Well,
And as the van squeals out and peels and drives and hits the road, and it starts to pull out and turn, Joseph and Benjamin and Ken, you guys hear that back door kick open. A man in a black suit, black tie, well dressed, looks like a CIA agent, makes his way out holding an automatic M4 and begin laying into the back of the van.
Down.
As you want to go ahead and get down. As you get down for cover, bullets begin to ricochet with inside the van. As you're go ahead and give me another drive check.
Yeah, I got that 24.
As you peel out of the parking lot and drive, you can see that the individual kind of like throws their arm down, and you can see them turn and make their way back into the building, getting on their radio as you begin to drive. Go ahead.
So, we need to figure out somewhere to go. I may or may not, and like I'm with one hand, I'm gonna like quickly like toss the VHS over to Joe. I may or may not have taken that, and it may or may not be Steven on that tape. Doing some really awful things to some really good people.
I don't know who Steven is, but...
He's the groundskeeper at the museum.
Okay, all right. Well, why don't you pay attention to driving? I'm going to try to figure out a place for us to go. Didn't Horace say isn't there a second safe house?
You know, there'd be multiple safe houses, but I wouldn't know where to...
Okay. All right, shit. Barrera is tied up with this somehow, okay? Do we know anywhere where the Barreras like to hang out?
Didn't you say you did? A couple places that we could go.
Well, there was that purgatory place, and then there was the shop, but Theodore didn't have anything to do with them.
God, I'm stumped. Because I feel like we need to go to Abby's house, but I don't know exactly where her address is.
And as you're driving, you keep looking in your back rearview mirror, and you notice that you don't see any cops. You don't see nothing chasing you. But you had to slow down as this grandma in front of you is just going like 2 miles per hour in the snow as she's trying to drive and make their way forward. You can see it's like one of those old Astro vans with like the curtains in the windows and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you, your friend, your PI friend, whatever. Courtney. Okay, get a hold of Courtney. See what she's got.
You have a phone?
I give my phone.
I'll dial in her number.
You want to give me another drive?
Yeah, I got 3. Hey, you.
You notice that she picks up. Hello? Who's this?
It's Kenneth.
Kenneth, what'd you find out?
Some fucked up shit, really, but we need a place to...
You found out some fucked up shit? I found out some fucked up shit, and as soon as that happens, you go to slam on the brakes as this grandma just suddenly stops. You tail end and you run into her. You notice that she stops the vehicle, and as you crunch into the back of the bumper, thankfully because of your drive, you were able to stop the vehicle to where you didn't destroy yours.
Yeah.
And as soon as this happens, you notice that the person gets out of the car, and as it gets out of the car, you see them take off their hat, and they throw it off, and it is not a old lady. And as soon as you see it, the other passenger door gets out, and you see two other individuals come up on the side of you as this pincer move. They look like not spec ops, not these military agents. These look like professional criminals. These look like hardened criminals. And as the two individuals that get out of the van pull their guns towards you, you notice that a relatively very nice luxury vehicle, black luxury vehicle, pulls around the corner behind and pulls up. And as these two individuals are holding you on the phone, or holding you at gunpoint, you can hear Courtney going on, Ken, what's going on? And then out of that black luxury vehicle, as this individual gets out, this pristine white suit, red undershirt, red tie, nice fade, walks over to the window, and you see they have these golden Berettas, and tap on your windshield or your glass.
I'm gonna start rolling down the window. I'm gonna look straight, but I'm gonna be like rolling down the window.
I'm gonna have to get back to you.
Hang up. I'd like to invite you all to a party of mine. I don't think we've introduced ourselves. Javier Barrera. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. So, thank you guys all for joining us on episode 3, Jack Fraust. And I look forward to returning next Monday as we continue this dark winter tale. But, without further ado, tomorrow I believe we're going to have a community game night or an After Dark. I'm not sure exactly which one we're doing, but we're going to be doing something tomorrow. So tune in for that. And then I don't think we have any other announcements.
I don't think so.
Okay.
There's a couple of new people in there tonight.
Oh, well, hello all the new people. Glad to have you guys with us tonight.
Yeah. Oh, After Dark Community Gaming Tournament.
Okay.
Jaded said.
Is that what Jade said? Okay,
Yep.
So we're going to do an After Dark community gaming tomorrow. So be sure, if you guys want to hang out with us and play some games, be sure to stop by. Everything is always at 8 p.m.
Typically, like the first bit of it, we open up to
Questionnaires.
that anybody wants to ask for either our Death Attack game, which is our D&D campaign, and currently our Call of Cthulhu game. But yeah.
All right. So thank you all again so much for joining us. We wouldn't be able to do this without all of your support and your constant dedication to watch our stories. So, as always, have a good night, and remember to always embrace the dark. Goodbye.